Hello everyone, I'm Amanda and this is Big Empress Energy. I'm here to do a general love reading for Gemini and their person. So Gemini could be your sun, moon, or rising signs. Your Venus could be in Gemini, or just any important placement in your chart. Or you could be connecting with a Gemini, and if that's the case, just be aware that you might have to flip the roles. And this is just for whichever person you're thinking of when you come across this video. Okay, so if you like this reading and it resonates with you, go ahead and like and comment, interact with my video. I'm a newer channel, so every new subscriber, every interaction with my videos makes a really big difference, and it's very encouraging for me. Okay, so can I have a card of the current connection between Gemini and their person, please? Seven of Cups. Okay, so this is a card of, like, many options. Interesting, there you are at the bottom of the deck, Gemini, with the Lovers. So obviously you have, like, a really deep connection with this person. It could be a soulmate or a twin flame, some kind of a soul tie connection. I think you very much love this person, Gemini. The Lovers used to be called the Choice, actually, and it can represent, you know, a big choice in our lives, because it's a major arcana card. It's like, from the Fool to the major arcana are those, like, huge cycles in our lives that, you know, last years and sometimes decades and have, like, intense lessons along the journey and major ups and downs. And, you know, the Lovers is, like, is one of those points where it's like you're at a crossroads and, you know, you have to make a choice and choose a direction. And, you know, how that direction can affect those that we love. And with the Seven of Cups here, I think that, you know, you have a lot of different ways that you could go within this connection, Gemini. The Seven of Cups can be kind of confusing. There could be a lot of illusions and fears on what the outcome of each connection, or not each connection, each direction. This could be interesting. You could have choices in love, you know. That's interesting, the way that came out. Sorry, I didn't mean for that to come out. But that could be significant to some of you. Maybe you have multiple connections to choose from. And you don't really know, you know, which one would be the right choice for you. But I don't think that's going to be everybody. But I really feel like, you know, there are different choices and different directions you can go within this connection. I think you love this person, Gemini, but I think you might be a little confused. Like the Seven of Cups, all sevens are assessment in the tarot, but the Seven of Cups especially can represent like analysis paralysis, like being so in your head about all the different options that you're kind of left like super confused and you don't even know what you want or where you want to go in this connection. And that's the connection as a whole. So I feel like you both are kind of confused on where this connection is going, what you each want, what you want out of it. Okay, can I have a card to represent Gemini's person at this time? Gemini's person, please. Can I have a card to represent Gemini's person? Okay, the Chariot. Interesting. 7-7 here, Gemini. That's really interesting. So you could be dealing with a Cancer. You know, this is Cancer's card, but that doesn't have to be the case. It's interesting that we have this, you know, so there's a snake in one cup, there are like treasures in other cups. It's very confusing. You don't really know like what's an illusion, what's real, what's not, where each choice could take you, essentially, with the Seven of Cups. And then with the Chariot, it's making a choice and going after it full force. It's like unstoppable action. It's the third fastest moving card in the tarot deck. So it's very interesting that, you know, your person is at a point where they know what they want and they're going after it. Yeah. But it's also possible, you know, that they're just a very driven, maybe the word competitive is coming through. Maybe they're like a driven, competitive person. But they could also just be someone who just goes after what they want with like tenacity and like they just go full force. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. This could be another air sign, or this could represent you, Gemini. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius are the air signs. But that's kind of someone who is a little cutthroat. You know, they tell it like it is. Yeah, but she's fair. She communicates well. But sometimes she's a little harsh. So this person, you know, with the Chariot and the Queen of Swords, it's giving me this energy of like, so maybe you and this person ended things and you don't really know where you stand with them, and they're a little cold to you now and just moving on. That might not be all of you, but that could be one interpretation. Maybe this person just has a hard time disconnecting from their mind. They're in their head quite a bit. And they have a hard time like expressing their feelings. That's another interpretation. Also, it's possible we could look at it this way, and it's possible that this person is coming right for you, Gemini, but you're a little unsure on what you want, and both of you might be worried that this is too good to be true, or you don't really know how the other person is feeling, because cups are feelings. So it's possible, that this person's coming after you because they want you, but both of you are a little up in the air on how the other feels. Can I have a card to represent my Gemini in this connection, please? The Emperor. Okay, this is Aries' card. Wow, we've got a lot of major arcana happening here. So with the Emperor, that's boundaries and stabilities. He's the father of the tarot. The Empress is the mother, the Emperor is the father, if you don't know. He's someone who's wise and experienced. He's the divine masculine. And this is not gender specific. You could be male, female, any other gender. This is just energy. It's someone who embodies these qualities. You could... Okay, this is interesting because you're both coming out as knowing exactly what you want, but you both are unsure of where this connection is going or what the other wants or how the other feels. This is very interesting. I don't know if you set a boundary up and told this person no, or maybe turned this person down, Gemini. You could be a parent, like a father or a mother. That doesn't have to be the case. But with the Emperor here, he's the father and the Empress is the mother. This is really interesting. Because you both have very sure and certain energy, but the connection is so unsure and confusing. So maybe you two are kind of at a standstill, or had some kind of maybe you two had some kind of an argument. This is not going to be all of you, but maybe you two had some kind of an argument and you don't know how the other feels, but you both are very certain of how you feel. Either way, you're both uncertain of how the other feels, but you're both very certain of how you feel. So as I draw more cards, hopefully that gets a little more clear. I'm sure it will. The bottom of the deck here is the Hanged Man, which is Pisces. This is very still energy. The Emperor is also very still. It's someone who can be a little stuck in their ways or a little stubborn. Someone who could maybe be a little prideful. I'm not saying, Gemini, that that's who you are, but maybe, you might be a little stubborn. I'm very stubborn. So, there's nothing wrong with admitting being a little stubborn. It can be really endearing, actually. And this person seems like they're kind of like, they're like nothing can stop them. Like they go after what they want with full force as well. So two really strong personalities here, Gemini. But with the Hanged Man, I think this person is kind of... Okay, so the Hanged Man is like a very still card. It's kind of just releasing something to the universe, letting go, and just being like a conscientious observer is the words I'm hearing in my head. So I think, you're just stepping back and kind of looking at this situation. I think you're both trying to figure the other out. This is really funny energy, Gemini. I'm sorry if it's not funny being in it. Like, this seems confusing and I wouldn't like it, but it is kind of funny. Like you two are both very strong-willed and you both have very strong personalities, but you're both kind of like, what the heck is going on with my person? Okay. Can I have a card that represents Gemini's feelings towards their person, please? The Moon. This isn't... The Seven of Cups and the Moon. I associate those cards together. That's... Oh my god, Gemini. So you don't know... You don't know how you feel. You are so confused, Gemini, when it comes to this person. Like I think you have feelings for them, but I think you kind of like set a boundary or drew a line, and you don't really know like how that affected this person or how that person is taking this. And I just like I don't think that like where this connection is going. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles, though. So you do want, like, a start with this person. You want something real. I see that. Yeah, but I think you're just confused. Like, you don't really know how you feel. It's possible that maybe this person did something that kind of, like, made you confused about how you feel. Or again, like I said earlier, like, you know, you might have multiple options in love, and you're kind of confused on whether you want to choose this person. You're waiting for them to, like, let you know how they feel or somehow show you how they feel, so that you can know how you feel, if that makes sense. How does this person feel about my Gemini? How does Gemini's person feel about them? Ooh, 7 of Wands. 777 here, Gemini. I don't know what that means. I'm going to look that up because I had that come up, I think, yesterday. Let's look this up. 777 love. Let's just see the first interpretation that comes up. According to Cosmopolitan, well, with a source like that, the number 777 is an angel number that can signal to be present with your significant other in love. It can also mean that your relationship is ready for a boost. Yeah, you both are so confused. So it's like a need to be present. So this is a special moment in time that you don't want to miss, and it will have a ripple effect into the future of your relationship. Interesting. Yeah, good things are on the horizon. I mean, I always associate 777 with luck, but that's just because of slot machines. I'm not sure. Sevens are, like, assessments in the tarot, so, but, you know, I think there is, like, quite a bit of potential here in this connection. Like I said, you both have really strong personalities. I think you and this person might be at a bit of a standstill. Like, maybe something happened, or it comes to a point where one of you needs to, like, go out on a limb and express how you feel or something, and you're both, like, fighting that urge. It's interesting. This is very interesting. The Sun at the bottom of the deck, this is Libra's card. You have Cancer twice here with the Moon and the Chariot. This is also Pisces. And with the Emperor, it's Aries. But yeah, I mean, the Sun, interesting. Oh my God, you have the Sun and the Moon. So you and this person are like equals but opposites. Very interesting. Very interesting here. Yeah, I think, and with the Chariot, you have the black and white horse. Equal but opposite. You and this person, I think, are very similar, but also so different. Kind of in the sense that, like, opposites are similar. You know what I mean? Like light and the absence of light. Like, they balance one another out, and they're similar in that sense, but they actually are opposites. Like, I think that's the two of you. And I think that's why you're both so kind of confused. You're both kind of striking me as being a little stubborn. If I'm being honest, Gemini, like with the 7 of Wands and the Emperor, I think you both might be a little stubborn. I think you both might be a little confused. What are the mutual feelings here? The 10 of Wands. Interesting. You're both feeling like this is weighing on you. Like, you both want to express to one another how you feel. The High Priestess. That's another Pisces card. Yeah. You both are, like, it's weighing on you to hold back how you feel. Like, the High Priestess can represent secrets. Like I think you both are, like, holding back from expressing how you feel, but it's weighing on both of you. You can't keep this up for long, no matter how stubborn the two of you are. Underneath that is the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so I think you two feel an intuitive pull to one another. With the Moon and the Sun, those are divine counterparts. I think there might be some kind of like a soulmate or a soul tie connection here. You could be twin flames with that like equal and opposite energy. The way you two are mirroring each other, you absolutely could be twin flames, which if you don't know is one soul split into two bodies. So you feel this pull to one another. It's like a cord that can't ever be cut because you're literally sharing the same soul, but at the same time it's like someone's always running from it and someone's always chasing the other, and it's a lot of chaos. But yeah, there's so much that you both aren't saying, and it's weighing on both of you, but you're still so stubborn that you're not like admitting it. Okay. Interesting. What is the main block to this connection, please? The Six of Cups. So maybe being hung up on stuff from the past. The Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia, of past experiences, past memories. So maybe you two have a past and it's like you're both hung up on it and not reaching out to one another because of things that happened in your past. But also, you know, the main block, this is, the Six of Cups can be a past life soulmate. So it's like, I do think this is like a soulmate or a twin flame. Like, I think you're divine counterparts, equal and opposite. But also, I think it's like stuff in your past. Like, maybe it's just baggage from your past that you both need to lay down, like with the Ten of Wands here, or release, you know? Maybe it's, I don't know. It's like past experiences have made you both like dig your heels in deeper. The Ace of Pentacles again. So you both want this like new real start. This is so crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna draw a clarifier on the Six of Cups. What's the Six of Cups, please? What is the Six of Cups, please? The Nine of Swords. Yeah, okay. Okay. The Nine of Swords is the stuff that keeps you up at night. It's the nightmare card. I use it to represent like guilt and anxiety and like the monsters in our, okay, so those thoughts in our heads that weigh on us and like make us worry, and that anxiety that makes us worry, it keeps us up at night. But when we're alone in our room and it's dark and we're lonely, it scares us. They become monsters in the dark. So it's those things we like build up in our head. It's like getting in our own way to some degree. I think you both are letting the past affect your present with this person, with each other, I should say. And I think you're both kind of getting in your own way, like just it's causing this blockage. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. That's like impulsivity and rash action, but it's also like desperately wanting to come toward one another and communicate. Very interesting here, Gemini. Okay, I'm gonna keep going with this deck, actually. What advice do you have for my Geminis at this time in this connection, please? Advice for my Geminis. Okay, the Two of Cups wanted to flip over, so I'm definitely going to take that. And I'm also going to take this, the Five of Wands. Yeah, it's an energy of like, do you want to keep battling it out with this person and keep being stubborn, or do you want love? Because I think you both really love each other. I think this connection has a lot of potential, but you both have got to put your wands down. One of you, or both of you, truly both of you, has to be willing to like set your pride and your stubborn tendencies aside. Not calling you out, Gemini. I'm really not trying to call you out, but I think you both are stubborn. And I think you both have to be willing to kind of take a risk and open up because you both love each other. And nothing is going to progress in this connection if you don't open up and like admit that you love each other. It's like, do you want to be right? Do you want to win this argument? Do you want to be competitive? Or do you want love? Because there is amazing potential. Look, the sun and the moon again. There is amazing potential and nothing but clarity waiting for you on the other side if you can let this go. Like if you can just put your wands down and release it. What is this person's next actions towards my Gemini, please? What is this person's next action towards my Gemini, please? Temperance. This is Sagittarius' card. Leo with the sun here. This is a card of stillness, balance, healing. They're waiting on you. They're waiting on you, Gemini. They're waiting on you to express it. Oh my god, but they're spying on you. They're waiting on you, but they're spying on you. They're keeping tabs. They're waiting for you to reach out. Okay. What is the most likely outcome for this connection? Gemini's connection with their person at this time. What is the most likely outcome for this connection at this time, please? The Lovers. There you are, Gemini. Oh my god, the two of you are meant to be together. You have the lovers, you have the sun and the moon, the two of cups. This is a soulmate or a twin flame for you, Gemini, but you're both getting in the way of this connection. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords, which is another card of stillness. I think there was some kind of a painful falling out. There might have been betrayal, hurtful words, because the Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords. So I think you both are hurt. I think there was at least some kind of an argument. You're both waiting on the other. Gemini, put your wand down and reach out to this person. I think they're following your lead. I think they're waiting on you, Gemini. And yes, that's not totally fair. They should not be stubborn too. But Gemini, there is so much a beautiful potential for this connection, and I think you just need to express that to this person. But yeah, I mean, definitely heal. Don't do this before you're ready, but also don't keep waiting on this person, because they're waiting on you, and nothing will get accomplished. What does this person want my Geminis to know? I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. What does this person want my Geminis to know, please? What does this person want to tell my Geminis, please? I want to kiss you. Yeah, they miss you. They want to tell you how much they love you. One more, please. What does this person want to tell my Geminis at this time, please? I've been working on myself, and I'm not the same as before. Bottom of the deck is, I don't want to be toxic anymore. Okay, Gemini, this was honestly kind of a really funny reading. It's not funny because I can tell that you're both hurt and you're both healing. But, you're both so stubborn and strong-willed, my god. But you're like a perfect match. Okay, Gemini, I'm gonna leave this here. If this resonated with you, you liked the reading, you want to claim it, like and comment. You can share the reading if you want. If you like the way that I read, subscribe to my channel. Only 12% of my viewers are actually subscribed, and I'm a newer channel. I'm just starting out, so I'm trying to get more of my viewers to actually subscribe, because it really helps me reach more people. Okay, and if you'd like a personal reading with me, Gemini, or just have questions on what that would entail, I'll put my email in the description box. I'd love to hear from you, and I'm happy to answer any questions. Okay, Gemini, I love you so much. Best of luck, and I will see you in the next one.